Welcome to LVT-SHOWBIZ, the place to get the fastest, highest quality, most interesting updates and new perspectives on Chinese entertainment. Thanks for watching LVT-SHOWBIZ. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting stories from the world of Chinese celebrities. Leave your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Almost too peaceful. A golden afternoon, a quiet road, two familiar faces riding side by side under a fading sky. Nothing dramatic, nothing unusual. And yet, within minutes, something happened that left fans genuinely shaken. Not because it was loud or chaotic, but because it felt real in a way we rarely get to see. Kai, known for his vibrant energy and effortless charm, suddenly slowed down. His smile lingered, but something behind it had shifted. Was it just the heat, or was there something more going on beneath the surface? As the livestream continued, viewers began to notice subtle changes. A hand raised to his head. A pause that lasted a little too long. A laugh that didn't quite match the moment. And beside him, Tan Songyun, calm but observant, seemed to sense it before anyone else. Or what began as a light-hearted ride quietly turned into something far more intimate, more human, and perhaps more revealing than anyone expected. At first glance, it was just another casual live stream. Kai and Tan Songyun cycling together, chatting freely, enjoying what seemed like a rare break from their demanding schedules. The tone was relaxed, even playful. Kai joked about the heat, exaggerating it with his usual humour, saying it felt like 600 degrees. Tan Songyun laughed softly, teasing him, suggesting they slow down and enjoy the scenery. It was the kind of interaction fans adore, effortless, unfiltered and warm. But as the minutes passed, something subtle began to unfold. Kai's movements became less steady. His words, though still light, carried a hint of strain. He brushed it off, as many do, unmasking discomfort with humour. Yet there was a moment, brief but noticeable, where his expression shifted. It was not dramatic. It was not alarming. But it was enough. Tan Songyun's reaction was immediate, though understated. She moved closer, her tone gentle but attentive, suggesting he take a break. There was no panic, no exaggeration, just quiet care. And perhaps that was what made it so compelling. In an industry often filled with scripted reactions and amplified emotions, this moment felt grounded, authentic, human. Kai sat down, taking a breath, still attempting to keep the mood light. He joked about the bicycle seat, about the scenery, about anything that might ease the tension. But the camera did not miss the pause between his words, the way he exhaled more slowly than before. What made this moment resonate so deeply was not the physical discomfort itself, but the contrast. Kai, usually seen as energetic and unstoppable, allowed a glimpse of vulnerability. Not intentionally, not for effect, but simply because it was real. And in that reality, fans found something rare. A connection not built on performance, but on presence. Tan Songyun, on the other hand, did not overstep or dramatize the situation. Her care was quiet, almost instinctive. A reminder that sometimes the most meaningful gestures are the simplest ones. A suggestion to rest, a watchful glance, a shared silence. As the sun dipped lower, the conversation softened. Kai spoke about life in a way that felt unusually reflective. He mentioned how tiring things can be, how rare it is to have moments of stillness. And then, almost casually, he said that when someone makes things feel lighter, everything becomes easier. It was a simple sentence, but it carried weight. Not because of what it said directly, but because of what it suggested. Tan Songyun responded with a smile, tilting her head slightly, questioning his meaning. And Kai, with a playful grin, gave an answer that was both clear and open-ended. It was these kinds of exchanges that sparked endless discussion among viewers. Was it just friendly banter, or something deeper that words could not fully capture? Beyond the speculation, there was another layer to this moment. It reminded viewers of the reality behind the screen, the long hours, the physical demands, the constant need to maintain a certain image. Shu Kai's brief moment of discomfort was not unusual, but it was rarely shown. And perhaps that is why it felt so significant. It broke the illusion, even if only for a moment. It showed that behind the polished image is a person navigating the same limits as anyone else. And instead of diminishing him, it made him more relatable, more genuine, more human. Fans quickly flooded the comments, not with concern alone, but with appreciation. Many spoke about how refreshing it was to see such an unfiltered interaction. Others focused on the dynamic between Shu Kai and Tan Songyun, noting how natural their connection felt. There was no need for grand gestures or dramatic declarations. The chemistry was in the details, the timing of a response, the softness of a voice, the ease of their conversation. These are the elements that cannot be scripted, and perhaps that is why they resonate so strongly. Interestingly, this moment also shifted the way viewers perceived celebrity content. In a space often dominated by high production and carefully curated images, a simple bicycle ride became more engaging than any staged performance. It invited the audience into something quieter, more personal. It allowed them to observe rather than be told what to feel. And in doing so, it created a deeper emotional impact. Not through intensity, but through sincerity. As the livestream drew to a close, Shu Kai appeared more composed, though still slightly subdued. He thanked viewers for spending time with him, his voice softer than before. Tan Songyun stood beside him, smiling gently, her presence steady and reassuring. There was no dramatic ending, no clear resolution, just a sense of calm. And perhaps that was the point. Not every story needs a climax. Sometimes, the most meaningful moments are the ones that simply exist, quietly, without explanation. What began as an ordinary afternoon became something unforgettable, not because of what happened, but because of how it felt. It reminded us that even in the fast-paced world of entertainment, there are moments of stillness, of honesty, of quiet connection. And in those moments, we see something real, something that stays with us long after the screen goes dark. If this story resonated with you, if you felt even a small part of that quiet warmth, then you are exactly where you need to be. This is what we do here on LVT Showbiz, bringing you the moments that often go unnoticed, the stories behind the stories, the emotions behind the headlines. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next story. Your support means everything and helps us continue bringing you closer to the real side of showbiz. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.